Social networking and education. Social networking is built on the idea of how people should know and interact with each other. It gives people the power to share, making the world more open and connected. Nowadays, social networking has a vital influence on our lives, as it helps a lot in every field of life, such as political field, economic field, and educational field. Social networking has become one of the most important communication tools among people nowadays. However, social networks exist on the internet websites where millions of people share interest on certain disciplines and make available to members of these networks various shared files and photos and videos, create blogs and send messages and conduct real-time conversations. These networks are described as social because they allow communication with friends and colleagues, steady and strength the ties between members of these networks in the space of the internet. The most famous world of social networks are Facebook and Twitter and MySpace and others. Electronic social networking services such as MySpace and especially Facebook have rapidly earned the fame. The model of the web as decentralized search engines to search information or communicate with others is become obscure. These networks have offered many services and one of most important of these services is blogs, where members can participate in these locations to contribute their ideas and discuss their members. These sites and social forums are means of communication directly with others socially and in the media. They are playing a big influential role decision making at events of global world economy, politically, socially and educationally. Challenges and opportunities. In this era, opportunities in education are available like never before. Though teachers using online tools are enabling students take part in their education, they may also show them to unsuitable material, sexual predators and bullying and harassments by peers. Some of the challenges and opportunities for use the social networking sites in education are discussed below. Challenges that face use the social networking in education. There are many challenges facing the use of social networking in education, such as privacy, taking up time, and miscommunication. First one, privacy. Nowadays, social networks sites such as Facebook, Twitter are open for anyone who wants to participate. However, researchers have studied in the relationship between privacy concerns and online behavior. Studies have shown that users will express very powerful concerns about privacy of their personal information, but be less than vigilant about safeguarding it. Although a lot of information individuals supply on social networking sites is elective, users are progressively more comfortable with displaying a great deal of personal information online. Therefore, one of the main concerns of users who register in these sites is privacy. How private is the information that users place in social networking? Who has access to the information and what is the use for? Whose role is it? Parent, student, educator and website developer to ensure an individual understands his right to privacy and exercise it accordingly. Everyone asks himself these questions. So privacy is one of the obstacles that has faced the use of social networking in education. Next, real friendship. Through social networking, person has lot of friends, but the quality and integrity of this friendship is not always true. On the other hand, data on the social networking sites for a person is not always 100% honest and reliable, and they do not verify personal details like age, location, etc. of their members. While sites provide an opportunity for individuals to present a positive and accurate self-image, there are equal potential to abuse this openness. So, having many friends through social networking sites is likely to be more harmful than good. This will affect the use of social networking in education. Next, taking up time. The study, which was conducted by some researchers, showed the amount of time spent by individuals with each other online. This has effect on health of individuals because spending a lot of time browsing these social networks can affect the way the genes operate within human body and weakens the immune and hormone levels and functions of arteries. In addition, it is also has an impact on mental health. Moreover, the use of social networking in education can cause lack of motivation towards learning and can be born sitting in front of a computer for a long time, especially if the scientific material presented is free of audio and visual effects that will attract learner towards learning. Next is miscommunication. E-learning does not afford the student with same opportunities of explanation, clarification that occur in face-to-face interaction. Learners face some difficulty through social networking in expressing their views and ideas in writing, as many learners prefer to express their ideas orally, which is approach they have used for many years through their study, while e-education users need to be acquired to writing skills to express their ideas and opinions freely. Face-to-face allows individuals to perceive physical clues like tone, inflection, body language in an online environment. These are lacking. Next, opportunities to use social networking in education. In the field of education, social networking sites offer a student the opportunity to connect with other students, educators, administrators, alumni, both within and outside his current institution. Scholars praise social networking tools for their capability to attract, motivate, and engage students in meaningful communicative practice, content exchange, and collaboration. There are some of the opportunities in the use of social networking in education. Let us discuss some of them. Flexibility. Flexible learning expands choice on what, when, where, and how people learn. It supports different styles of learning, including e-learning. Flexibility means anticipating and responding to the ever-changing needs and expectations of vocational education and training. Clients, enterprises, learners, and communities. Flexibility is one of the most attractive elements of online learning in social networking. Blended approaches that combine face-to-face and online learning are preferable to an online pedagogy alone. Face-to-face classes are likely to enable high levels of emotional understanding, while the convenience and flexibility of online components can motivate students to complete educational tasks. It contributes to the different perspectives of students. Forums such as chat rooms that exist in social networking provide opportunities to exchange views on topics, which increase the opportunities to take advantage of views and proposals and their integration with views of students, and helps in the formation of solid foundations for students in their knowledge purpose. The education theories confirm that human interaction is a vital element in the learning process. It should be noted that social networking provides participation through such virtual classrooms, chat rooms, and meeting by video. Next, repeatable. Remember, information depends on all of our sensory, while the responses depends on the features of individual and the motivation to learn. So it must be therefore provides a way that has offered for a learner the possibility of repetition, which is rarely offered by traditional educational methods. The social networking has offered this way through their sites and gives the opportunity to learners to retrieve the information immediately or later. Next, convenience and accessibility. Social networking is easy and quick in terms of assessing accessibility, reviewing, updating and editing learning materials. Needs anytime, anywhere. In addition, it allows for option to select learning materials from large quantity of courses offered online, which the learner needs, and it also makes easier distribution of course material. The social networking helps to reduce stress and increase satisfaction among students. It allows each student to study their own pace and speed. Furthermore, it is easy to join bulletin board discussion anytime or visiting classmates and instructors remotely in class chat room. It can provide stronger understanding and increase retention on the subject due to using many elements which exist under e-learning. The social networking allows access of courses available in their sites, allowing the learner to follow up online at any time it deems appropriate and overcome the limitations of space and time in the education process. As a result, it helps resolve timetable conflicts. Thank you.